In one corner, the 3088 by Smallrig. In the other corner, the G914 by Ulanzi. Let's just say, Smallrig screwed the pooch on this one. Both pro GoPro Hero 9 cages.
Today we're talking about two cages. I know I've talked about GoPro Hero 9 cages before, but these are two pro cages. So they have the full metal body, the 3.5mm audio adapter holder on both of them, and they're pretty cool. I'm going to compare them really quickly. It's going to be a no BS film. We have the Ulanzi G914. It sounds pretty cool. And we have the Smallrig 3088. Not so cool sounding. They are pretty much identical. The Smallrig 3088 comes in at $50, and the Ulanzi G914, which isn't available just yet, it's on pre-order, comes in at $60 at the moment. If I had to choose one straight away, right now, pick one up, it'd be the Ulanzi. It'd be the Ulanzi, I wouldn't even think twice about it. I know it'd be the Ulanzi because I've been playing with them, and let me go through a couple of things. Let's put the Smallrig to one side, or should we put the Ulanzi to one side? Let's start with the Smallrig. Right, first of all, you get a set of Allen keys, hex keys, a tiny one and a big one right there. The big one is because you need to screw in the 3.5mm audio adapter from GoPro, which is fine. And you've got a nice little thumb screw to get it nice and tight so it won't go anywhere. So it's really nice and tight in there. But there is a, I don't know if you guys can see it, right there. That's a cold shoe. I mean, what the? Why would they put the mount on the cold shoe? Let me compare it quickly. Mount, that's great. We got two mounts. Cold shoes on top, fine. Ulanzi stuck a cold shoe right here on the edge. Smallrig didn't. They stuck two quarter-20s that you're probably gonna have to buy a cold shoe mount to have that option, which you probably don't wanna do. Anyway, let's get back to this. The side door opens with a little button. You press it in and it opens up, which is great. The top door opens with a little red button, same on the Ulanzi, and you pull it down. You get your GoPro, you pull off your side door, and you stick your GoPro in nicely. Boom, there we go. Close it, close the side door, get this cable twisted around awkwardly, and you now have a nice setup. And obviously the way I set up all my GoPro vlog kit is I put on the Rode, stick it in here, and we are ready to vlog. That's what it looks like. They both have GoPro adapter feet, which are really great because they're both magnetic, so they're not going to flop around like a you know what. So that's really cool. You can see the screen, you can press the record button, you can press the mode button. It's all nicely accessible except for that stupid cold shoe hidden behind here, which means if I wanted to stick on a light, I would have to buy the cold shoe adapter or whatever goes in those quarter-20 holes. They all have a quarter-20 at the bottom for your tripod, and that's about it. One thing the Smallrig does have, before I show you the thing, is that on here, if we take everything off, there is a tiny little hex screw right there, which is what this is for. So you can basically take off the door, and when you've taken off the door, you can keep your GoPro waterproof by having on the original door. So it's in a metal protective cage and it's waterproof. That's one plus that this cage has over the Ulanzi cage. Now, if you're vlogging, you're probably not going to be interested in going underwater with your 3.5mm adapter because it will be, you know, not waterproof. Let's put this on and let me just show you one other thing that a lot of people are interested in, and that is the Max Lens mod. Boom. It fits on fine without taking the cage off or anything. So that's really great. So really the only mistake they made is putting the mount on the actual, to take off out the GoPro, you have to undo the side door. There we go. Putting the mount on the cold shoe, which is, it's an odd decision. It's an odd designer decision. Here we have the Ulanzi cage. Once again, you have a little red button. You slide to the side, you open it. You also open up the side door, slide in your GoPro. Get it in there nice and tight. Slide, close, and it's all locked in. We once again put in the 3.5mm adapter. Slide it through here. Lock it down with this nice little twisty screw. Awkwardly put in the GoPro. GoPro really should have Bluetooth. I mean, what is with this? Now, we can put on our Rode Wireless Go on top, put in the cable, and using the other cold shoe, we can attach a light. So we can like be fully vlogged out. I mean, like if you're going exploring, doing whatever, and Max Lens mod, on you go. Look at that. I mean, that is just fully maxed out. Once again, 1/4 for your tripod or magnetic GoPro feet at the bottom. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Love it. Let me just quickly show you. The mount here is on this kind of little cold shoe roller ball, so it clicks in nicely and it stays there. So if you want to take it out, you're out straight away, and you have the use of the other third cold shoe. The one downside is that this door is in here like forever. There is no hex screw to unscrew it, so you're not going to be able to use it with your GoPro door on, so it is fully waterproof. $60 for this cage. It's no doubt my favorite one. I very rarely use my GoPro underwater. I mean, it's a cool idea, but I really very rarely do that. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, the G9.5. I'm just going to quickly show you. Great thing about this cage is that we can actually clip on the side door, slide it in, there we go, and can we put on the side door again? No, we can't, but you now have a fully metal cage that you can use underwater. A lot of people ask me, can you put the filter on with the cage on? Yeah, if you push the GoPro forward, you put the filter on. This is a little bit of a nasty operation. There you go. G9.5 with the Max Lens mod on. And once again, we have the connector for the 3.5mm underneath, so we can slide that in here. It's kind of like on a friction kind of basis. So when you have the door, you can put it in. But, you know, we're talking about keeping it waterproof. So that's really cool. To get it off, you're going to have to unscrew it again. Pull it out. Pull out your GoPro. And everything is hunky-dory. So, right now, if you're asking me which cage I'd go for between the two Pro cages, because what I just showed you the G9.5 out of interest that you can take the side door off and keep it waterproof, it would no doubt be the Ulanzi. I'm a fan of both companies. I think they make excellent quality products, but I really don't like what they did here, and if I'm using it as a cage, where I'm going vlogging, it's cool to have it protected because, you know, it's a GoPro, it can crack or, you know, fall or whatever, you trip on a banana peel and game over, right? One thing, they both have rubber seal around the edges to keep your screen and GoPro nice and tight. But this is definitely my favorite one. I do like the ease of it. I do like that you have access to all the cold shoes, and it just feels good. I'm happy about it. I really am. Affiliate links for all of this stuff down below if you want to support my channel. I'm going to be answering all your questions if I can do. So drop them in the comments below. Give me a like if you did enjoy my film and it helps you purchase one of these pro cages for your GoPro. And if you haven't subscribed, that'd be awesome. That would be really awesome. Gonna catch you guys on the next one. GoPro cages. GoPro Pro cages. Pro cages for your GoPro. Oh.